Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. In particular though, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go, or maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that'll take you directly to the product page, where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is perfect if you want to grow your own herbs, or maybe you want to grow some nice flowers, and it is a hydroponics growing system. We are absolutely big fans of hydroponic growing systems. They work really, really well. Whether we are growing our fresh basil, whether we are growing fresh mint, or like I said, maybe you just want to add some flowers into your household, you can do that with these systems. It's really great. No soil, just water. No need to be right by a window because of how they work. So this was sent over by a company called HidroPony. So let's go over all the stuff you're gonna get, because this set here is gonna get you right off the bat with everything you need. So first off, you are gonna get A and B plant food mixture. They're just gonna come as granules. Go ahead and fill these up to the lines. There's instructions on the back, shake them up. And then these are gonna be basically your food. And then you're just gonna fill up the caps, and you're gonna dump basically a solution in here to keep your plants nice and nutrients in there. And it says all that here on the back. Very, very easy to use. So they include some plant food to get you going. Now in this bag, you're gonna have basically your little plastic seed pods, if you will. So you're gonna go ahead and take these off, and then this is what's going to slide into the device itself. And then you're gonna have these little plastic hats. The little plastic hats, they're gonna utilize these for germination. So they're gonna help trap in that moisture, make sure those seeds germinate a lot faster. Once again, very easy to use. You're gonna get 15 of those to fill in all the various holes. Then you are going to get the sponge pods. So these are what you're gonna put in the seeds. Now the seeds are not included. You're just gonna go ahead and drop, depending on what it is, you're gonna drop 2 or 3 seeds right down there in the center. Make sure to soak these before you put them in. Just soak them for about 5 minutes. They'll kind of puff up a little bit. So that way they're nice and saturated. Then drop your seeds in and go ahead and drop them into the white containers, and you're good to go and have basically put into the device itself. Naturally, all this is gonna be covered in the user manual. However, we're going over all the features right here in the video, so that way it's easy to know how to set it up. Now, they do include a bag of labels. Now, I don't really utilize these. They come with 2 ways. You get these little extension posts. Basically, each hole you have a slot in the front and a slot in the back. You can put in the pole, and the reason they do that is because sometimes, depending on what you're growing, your plants may get out of control, and then you'll no longer be able to see basically what you labeled them as. So you got these little poles where you can kind of put it up high. It's just white, so you can put it in just a white dry eraser marker, just slide them in, and then you can know what they are. Just kind of bend the bottom and slot it in. Or like I said, you can put it down below and note it that way. But like I said, I don't really utilize these because I kind of know what plants we put where. You're also gonna get some tweezers for cleaning if you need. So let's go over the device itself. So as you can see, here it is. You have plenty of slots. It's gonna come with a lot of covers. So if you don't want to use all of the holes, you don't have to. I will recommend, depending on what you're planting, if they are larger size herbs, go ahead and space them out. Otherwise, you're gonna just get a ton of stuff growing here at once. It's easier to maintain if they're spaced out. The gray tab is where you're gonna be able to easily put in the water and put that in. It has a little icon there that shows you when the max fill size. This tank holds a ton of water. It has 6 liters of capacity. And one of the things I love about this is it's a full stainless steel container. Why that's nice is I've had several of these hydroponic systems, and over time, you know, they're gonna get some algae buildup. It's circulating, but you're gonna get some of that with the food. You're gonna get in there. The plastic ones, they can kind of like start to break down over time. The stainless steel, super easy to clean, doesn't get that pitting. It's really, really great. Lasts to me a lot longer, which is what I like about it. Very, very easy to utilize. Now on the other side, you do have a little floaty here. This is gonna tell you how much water you have in it, the max and min, so that way you're not kind of trying to peer through the holes. You can quickly get a snapshot of how much basically fluids you have in there. Now the size of this device here, it is 14¼ inches wide. It's about 10½ inches in depth and about 4 inches in height. So that kind of gives you a snapshot of where you need in your countertop. As you can see, it has this little light mechanism here that it basically extends. You're gonna have it on the low position when you're germinating the plant. So you're gonna have it low like this. On the low side, this is about 11¼ inches in height. When you wanna extend it as your plants grow, just kind of keep it, a couple inches from the top of the plants, otherwise you'll burn the top of them. So you just kind of pull it up and grow it as need be, but this thing can extend all the way up to 23¾ in height. So it goes really, really high up when utilizing it. Now you'll notice on the front, you're gonna have the power button. Simply press that on and it's gonna turn on all the lights. You're gonna have 2 different lights. You're gonna have growing. Growing is perfect for all your herbs. So your basil, your thyme, your mint, all that fun stuff, rosemary, that's what you're gonna wanna select on because it's put on all the full spectrum lights. That's what's nice about this. You don't need to be next to a window in order for your plants to grow. You can put this in a dark closet and your plants are gonna be able to grow, which is perfect. Now, if you are doing fruits and vegetables, simply press the flowering and fruit one, and that's basically gonna turn off that kind of blue light in there, and it's gonna now optimize the lighting for flowers and for vegetables. Now, how the lighting works in a 24-hour cycle, you're gonna have the light on for about 16 hours, and then it's gonna be turned off in about 8 hours. How do you set that up? As soon as you turn it on, that's when it starts that clock. So if you don't want this on through the middle of the night, just make sure you time it and adjust it accordingly. Now, another thing that's nice about it is the pump is quite quiet in there. As you can see, the pump is right in the middle, and how that's working is it takes in a lot of air and it turns up that water, which adds a lot more oxygen to the water, which once again is helping the plant root system, helping with keeping the root rot and things like that. So that way they fully grow. But overall, it's a fun system, especially if you have kids. You can sit there, they get to see the plants grow indoors. You can have some fresh mint, and you can have like fresh, different herbs as you wish. You can even grow fruits and vegetables out of this thing if you want, like the little itty bitty tomatoes. It's a lot of fun. Now, overall total power consumption on this bad boy is about 24 watts of energy consumption. But overall, if you're looking into getting into the growing business, this thing is totally worth checking out. If there's something that I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.